This video I'm going to show you, yes, you can net $50,000 a year. I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. I'm also going to show you why the vast majority of full-time cherry-pick booksellers sourcing from library sales, thrift stores, why they won't achieve anywhere near that. So in my last video, please watch it if you haven't seen it. It'll help you out a lot if you're new. The title was Stop Sourcing Cheap Books for Amazon FBA. I showed, pulling from my own profit and loss statement, how a $15 average sale price produces 13% to the bottom line for me, and how a $25 ASP produces 37%. Those numbers stay strikingly the same when I increase volume. If I sell $400,000 worth of books at the 15 ASP model, I'm still going to net 13%. That's because most of the costs, they coincide with the book. You know, a book is a book. It weighs what it weighs. It's the same for me as it is for you. And the fulfillment fees is the majority of your costs. It's not the Happy Meal that you're buying when you're outsourcing. It is, to an extent, your gas, subscriptions, some of these other things. But for the most part, a 15 ASP is going to fall somewhere between 10 to 18% is going to be your net profit. I don't really care where you are in the country, unless you're buying books for maybe 10 cents a piece. So, how exactly do you net $50,000 a year, and how do you not? Let's start with how you do not want to do this. The 15 average sale price and accept rate for that, we're going to call it 2%. We're going to say 2% of what you scan with Scout IQ, FBA Scan, Scoutly, whatever your phone app is. 2 out of every 100 meets the criteria. Your floor price is probably about $12 with this model. You're going to find a lot of those books. So in a month, in a 30-day period, this person, they're scanning 3,500 books per day. In 24 days, that equates to 84,000 scans. They're going to buy 1,680 books. It's very realistic. There's people out there doing this. What's the value of those 1,680 books? It's just simple math. 25,200 gross sales value. That's not profit. What's going to happen to these books after you send them in? There is a gap between your 15 ASP and the floor, which is about $9 you're paying Amazon and fulfillment fees. When you hit that $9, the book is now worthless. It has no value whatsoever selling FBA, because if you sell it for $9, Amazon is going to take all $9 and you're going to make nothing. So that's when you get into disposing of books. You're paying them 15 cents, whatever it is, to dispose of your book. You can expect with these cheaper models 30% of your inventory to be disposed of. So this $25,200 just became $17,640. If you don't believe me, do some research, but I would just say believe it. So since I know what my margins are, I know my true numbers, I'm not relying on a phone app to try and run my business. I use a true financial statement. What's the value of $17,640 in sales to me? 13%. It's $2,293 that I sourced in a 30-day period. What's it look like for the $25 model? We're going to call the accept rate with a floor price somewhere between 18 to 20 is the bottom. It's going to be 0.5%, roughly 0.5%. This person has a few extra days to scan because they're sourcing so many less books, only sourcing 490 books. It's only going to take you like 2 days to send those off to Amazon as opposed to a week to send off 1,680. So that gives you extra days and extra scans, 98,000 scans. What's the value of these books? 12,250 gross value. So compare one to the other. The 15 is producing 25 grand. The 25 ASP is producing 12. This gets a lot of new sellers screwed up because they're only seeing top line profit. They're trying to estimate their income and they're not looking at a true net because they don't know their numbers. What's going to happen here, since the gap between 25 and your fees of roughly 9 is so much higher, so much bigger, you're only going to lose about 10% of these to price tanking. So the 12 grand becomes $11,025. What's the profit on that? As showed previously, my profit percentage on a $25 average sale price is $4,079. Multiply that times 12 for 12 months in the year, you're getting very close to a $50,000 net. I just want to put out the caveat. This is after you build up your inventory. It's going to take you six months to 12 months probably to build up your inventory enough to where you're actually selling this much per month. But this is exactly how you get to a 50 grand net, and exactly how not to do it. Please share this with lots and lots of new booksellers out there that are not doing this right. I just want to share my mistakes, and hopefully they can be avoided for you and your business. My name is Mike. The channel is Mike Drop Math. That's all I'm going to do probably is talk about the math of different book models, selling bulk. I'm going to talk about cash flow. I'm going to talk about how to increase your profitability, make a full-time income on Amazon selling books, and I may delve into other topics as well. But I appreciate your time. Please like, share, subscribe. I'll see you in the next video.